Good morning students, I am Shomajit sir. Today I am here to deliver my lecture on topic improvement in food resources. This is a next chapter or this is a new chapter, that is a improvement in food resources. So I have completed the previous two chapters, that is the fundamental unit of life and tissues, and after tissues today is the first lecture that I'll give in the chapter improvement in food resources. In this chapter today we'll discuss about the different sources of food and the different seasons like Rabi season, Kharif season. Alright, so without any delay, let's start with the chapter improvement in food resources. Here I'll discuss about the sources of food and the different seasons like Rabi and Kharif. So let's start. You have seen I have given a beautiful diagram so that the lecture will be interesting and you'll be liking the lecture. Improvement in food resources, in one terminology, it means that whatever food we are eating, it has to be enhanced in terms of quantity and quality. Clear? Because foods are a very important good source of economic. Clear? So it is used in economical purposes. Yeah, people earn money by selling food, different kinds of foods and all. So let's start. Here in this lecture or in this topic we'll study different kinds of food like carbohydrate food, protein food, fat food. Clear? So now first is introduction. See, all living organisms essentially require foods to stay alive, isn't it? In order to stay alive we require food. Because of this stomach we are working so hard, isn't it? Because if we work we'll get money. If we get money we'll buy food in order to feed our stomach. Clear? So we have to feed our stomach. All human beings have stomach, that's why they earn, that's why they work, because they feel hungry, and if they feel hungry they require money, and if they require money they has to work. So no individual in this world, clear, no individual in this world want to stay hungry, that's why all work, isn't it? So food provide energy to perform various life activities and is required for growth, development and body repair. For the growth of the body, for development of the body and body repair. Now what is the need for increasing food production? The need is that, see, in India there is a vast population, isn't it? Or in this world there is a vast population. So in order to feed this large population we have to do certain things so that a huge population can be fed by this food. So first thing we can do hybridization. So you see that hybrid foods are found, isn't it? So need for increasing, why there is a need for increasing food production? Because our population is more than 1 billion and still growing, isn't it? And we will need more than 1 billion tons of food grains every year to feed this growing population. Clear? Since increasing the rate of land for cultivation is limited, it is necessary to increase the production of efficiency of crop and livestock. The production efficiency of crop and livestock can be increased by adopting scientific management of practices to improve crop yields, undertaking mixed farming, intercropping, and integrated farming practices like combining agriculture with livestock, poultry farming, fisheries, and beekeeping. So these criteria are done, these steps have been taken, like agriculture is there, like poultry farming is there, fishery is there, beekeeping is there, and many more are there. Clear? Now what are the different sources of food? You can see I've given a very good picture. By looking at this picture, don't feel hungry, isn't it? And don't get unfocused from studying. So be patient, food is there at your home, you can eat later on, first listen to the lecture. So I have shown here, see, carbohydrate food, protein food and fat foods. So left hand side is the carbohydrate, then middle is the protein, and right side is the fat. So food supplies all basic requirements which are required for growth, development and proper health. Food is a mixture of all nutrients including carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins and minerals. So carbohydrate, protein, vitamins, minerals. Clear? Now, sources of carbohydrate, from where we get carbohydrate, isn't it? See, carbohydrate are found in different forms such as sugar, fresh fruits, starch, vegetables, cereals, corn, potatoes, fibers, breads, pastries, milk, and milk products. And sources of fat, fat is obtained from several foods such as butter, cheese, cream, oilseeds, including soybean and groundnut. And sources of protein, from where we find protein, chicken, egg, fish, almond, chicken, oats, seafoods, soybeans, pulses, cottage cheese, clear, yogurt, milk, broccoli. From these are the sources of protein. Next, the sources of vitamins and minerals are also there, clear. Next, vegetable and fruits are the main source of vitamins and minerals. So from vegetable and fruits we get vitamins and minerals, clear, mostly. And some of the vitamins can also be obtained by eating meat and fish, clear. And the fodder crops, fodder is those substances that are those food substances that are eaten by cattle, clear. So fodder crops like oats, seed and grass are raised as food for livestock. Now, sources of food from animal husbandry, clear, like milk products, dairy products like milk, curd, butter, meat, fish, egg, and other sea products. These are obtained from animal husbandry. And from the sign, like from agriculture, what we obtain as food, clear, the signs or practices of farming, including cultivation of soil for the growing of crops and rearing of animals to provide food, oil, other products, is called agriculture. Like cereals, pulses, vegetable, fruits, nuts, oilseed, spices, these all are obtained from agriculture. Now we'll see different revelations are there was there in India, like with increase in population, isn't there needed a sufficient increase in food production, so we need to meet the food related demands of growing population. This led to the rise of the following food revelation in India, like green revelation, where four revelations is there in a book, like green revelation, white revelation, blue revelation, and yellow revelation. What is green revelation? It is the increase in food grains production, that is green revelation. And what is white revelation? It is increase in production of milk. And what is revelation? What is blue revelation? Increase in the production of fish production, clear. And what is yellow revelation? Is increase in the production of oil production. So four revelation: green, white, blue, and yellow. Next, what are different types of crops? Like cereals are there, pulses are there, vegetables are there, spices are there, clear. Fodder crops are there, clear. Like in cereals, example is rice, wheat, millets, maize, sorghums. So from these cereals, if we take cereals, we get carbohydrate food. The smallest unit of carbohydrate is glucose. Next, pulses like peas, beans, grams, lentils, etc. provide us protein. So pulses provides us what? Protein, and the unit of protein is amino acid. Next, oil seeds like groundnuts, castor, mustard, linseed, sunflower, etc. provide us fat. Clear? Unit of fat is fatty acid and glycerol. Like vegetables, spices, and fruit provide us vitamins and minerals. Clear? So all vegetables, spices, and fruits provide us vitamins and minerals along with the small amount of carbohydrate, fat, and protein. Like fodder crops like berseem, oats, and sundan grass are grown as food for livestock. And different crops are required during climatic condition, temperature, and duration of sunlight. Clear? It's called photoperiods. Now see crop seasons. So we have two different crop season. One is kharif season, another is rabi season. You all know. So different crop require different climatic conditions like temperature, moisture, photoperiod to grow well and complete their life cycle. Clear? So two different crop seasons are kharif crop and rabi crop. That means kharif season and rabi season. So in the kharif season we find kharif crops, and in rabi season we find rabi crops. So you can see right hand side, so beautiful diagram I have given. See pictures, colorful pictures, so that the lecture become very interesting. See kharif crops example: rice, corn, soybean, sugarcane, groundnut, and cotton. Clear? So kharif season, the summer seasons from month of June to October, that is during rainy season. Clear? Crops grown in this season require more water. Clear? And examples of the kharif season crop is given right hand side, I have said already. So What is Kharif season crop? What is Kharif season? Those crop that are found in Kharif time, that is from June to October during the rainy season. These crop require more water. That is a crop season, Kharif season crop. Clear? Next we have a Rabi season crop. Clear? And Rabi season will find Rabi crops. See, very beautiful diagrams I have given. See, wheat, oat, chickpea, mustard, almond, broccoli. These are the Rabi crops. Clear? And these are also called winter season crop, that because they are growing in month of April, from the month of November to April. Clear? So Rabi season crop grow and from the month of November to April, and crops growing in this season require less water. Clear? And examples are, see, I have shown here right inside, very nice diagram I have given. Now what is the difference between this Kharif crop and Rabi crops? Clear? So Kharif crops are monsoon or rainy season crop, and Rabi crop are non-monsoon season crops. Clear? In Kharif crops, these crops are grown in hot and wet conditions, and Rabi crop, these crops are grown in cold and nearly dry conditions. Like, like in Kharif crop, these crops are shown in the beginning of rainy season, that is in June to July. Clear? And in Rabi crop, these crops are shown in the month of October to November, when monsoon is retreated. Like these crops are harvested during September to October at the end of monsoon, and these Rabi crops are harvested in the month of March to April before the advent of hot seasons. Clear? Examples are given there. You will study these very nice differences I have given. Clear? So student, these are the homework questions. You will write 4 differences between Rabi crop and Kharif crop. Clear? And give 2 examples of the following, like you will give 2 examples of carbohydrate food, 2 example of protein food, 2 example of fat food. I have given many. You write just 2. Clear? Thank you student. This was all about the entire video lecture. I have discussed about the different sources of food and different seasons like Kharif season and Rabi season, and this was from the chapter improvement in food resources. So stay at home, stay safe. I am Shomujit sir signing off for today, and again we'll meet in the next class. Thank you students.